Welcome to Projection Reflection. I'm your host, Corey Donato, and today's review is Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. The movie was directed by J.A. Bayona, who directed Monster Calls, The Orphanage, and The Impossible. The movie stars Chris Pratt, who's reprising his role as Owen Grady from Jurassic World. Bryce Dallas Howard, of course, comes back as Claire Dearing from Jurassic World, and we have some new characters. Who's Rafe Spall as Eli Mills, Justice Smith as Franklin Webb, Daniela Peretta as Dr. Zia Rodriguez, James Cromwell as Sir Benjamin Lockwood, who used to work with Dr. Hammond, who created Jurassic Park. We have B.D. Wong reprising his role as Henry Wu, and Jeff Goldblum reprising his role as Dr. Ian Malcolm. This film, what can I say, guys? It's okay. It's really not the best of the Jurassic Park films. Let's see. I'm going to get into the plot here for the movie. The plot is Isla Nublar's volcano is primed to erupt and make all dinosaurs extinct once again. Eli Mills hires Claire and Owen to save as many dinosaurs as they can. The most important being the raptor Blue, which Chris Pratt's character Owen had trained since birth. But there is a plot to create a new breed of dinosaur, genetically created just like the Indominus Rex from the first film, Jurassic World. The plot of the film is definitely it's definitely a rehash of The Lost World, because it's like we're going back to the island to keep people from getting the dinosaurs, kind of. Like, it's to save the dinosaurs. Like, it's a total rehash of The Lost World. That's one of the most unoriginal parts of the film. Things I liked about the film, I gotta say, great action scenes. I love the action scenes in this film. Very high action in this movie. I gotta say that was probably the best parts of the movie were the action scenes. I love the chemistry, of course, between Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard. The chemistry was strong in the first movie. It's strong in this movie as well. Let's see. I love the new genetic dinosaur that was created in this movie. I actually liked it more than the Indominus Rex from the last film. I liked this one way more. It felt way more. The dinosaur was way more vicious, I feel, and just way more deadly. And there were little kids in the theater, like straight up scared of this dinosaur. The one little kid right in front of us actually got in his mom's lap and was cowering. That's how creepy this dinosaur was. And I really liked the new dinosaur. He was pretty badass. Let's see. The effects were good. Of course, in certain places I thought they were much better because they used the animatronics. And this film reminded me a lot of like 1990s like high action movies, like high octane action films, like a popcorn flick. This film is very much a popcorn flick. Kind of like, to explain, a popcorn flick is kind of like The Mummy from 1999. That's a popcorn flick. Or The Lost World. That's a popcorn flick. They're films that the plot may not be that great, but it's a fun film nonetheless. Let's see, things I disliked. Now, this is a bigger part than the things I liked. The film was extremely predictable. Like, you knew when things were going to happen. Automatically knew when things were going to happen in the movie. They tried to make this one thing in the film a really big surprise, but like right in the beginning, they let you kind of know what the big surprise is. Because I thought it was like, oh, yeah, I know where this is going. I already know where this is going. This did not surprise me at all. I'm trying to think. Tons and tons of film cliches in this film. Endless film cliches. Action film cliches, to be precise. I feel like this film relied, like, I know CGI, of course, is the big thing these days, of course, used in movies, but I feel like we rely on it too much, and we should use more practical effects. And I feel like the movie, like, it did have a good bit of practical effects in it, but I think it could have used more. I feel like this film should have went back to the roots of Jurassic Park and used more animatronics to make it way more realistic. Well, how realistic can you make a film about dinosaurs being brought back? Let's see. Oh, I feel like Dr. Ian Malcolm in this film was a waste of a character. I wanted to see him more in the film. I feel like he wasn't shown enough in the movie. Like, there are certain parts with him in it, but I feel like I just wanted him to be a part of the main cast. I don't know if Jeff Goldblum just cost a lot of money to put him in the film, but I feel like if you got Jeff Goldblum, make him one of the center characters in the film. Make him a big part of the movie. But they didn't do that, so I feel like he was a major waste. Like, why even bring him into the movie? I mean, I did like him because he did say this really awesome line at the end of the film. Like, I'm not gonna give that away, but I did like that part. But he was a waste of a character, a major waste. Guys, this movie, it was a fun movie. I will say that. Like, if you want to just get lost in a kind of like mindless, high octane action film, this is the film for you. Like, but if you want a stronger plot that does something different and doesn't just try to rehash another story, then this isn't the movie for you. Like I say, I liked certain parts of this movie. There are certain parts that I liked, and there's certain parts that I didn't like. Sadly, the parts that I didn't like kind of outweigh the parts that I liked. But overall, I think I'd say the movie was okay. It wasn't amazing, it wasn't great, but it was an okay film. It was a decent movie. I thought the action scenes were probably the best part of the film. The new dinosaur was awesome. I still say go see the movie because it's just a fun ride of a film. I know I say that a lot in my reviews, but yeah, it's true. It was a roller coaster of a movie. It had its ups and it had its downs. That's all I can really say. I give this film a 3.5. You know what? Not a 3.5. I'm giving this movie a 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. Just, it's okay. It's decent, but it's certainly not the greatest film in the Jurassic Park franchise. Like, I liked it. I really tried to really love it, but I was just like, this film, it's cool, but I was expecting a little more. So, yeah. Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, 3 out of 5. Catch you later, guys.